golfers. We're different. We aren't afraid to go for it. We're dedicated. And we never stop. Not every place gets us, but one does. Myrtle Beach, 78 courses, 60 miles of beach. You could say we were made for each other. The beach gets golfers. Golfers get the beach. Book your Myrtle Beach golf getaway today.
Welcome to the Myrtle Beach Golf Report, powered by PlayGolfMyrtleBeach.com. I'm Kyle Oland, and as always, I'm joined by David Williams, and we are live from the Golf Tourism Solutions digital studio in the golf capital of the world, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. David, glad to be back. Friends watching at home, glad to have you back with us. David, how was your weekend, brother?
Oh man, it was good. It was good. You know, I'm happy to be doing this 2 weeks in a row. You know, sat around, watched some football, played a little golf here and there when I could. But yeah, I mean, it was good. So how was yours?
It was good. Just spent time with the family. You know, Bear. We were watching Encanto.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno no more. But you know what we are talking about today is we're talking about last week we did our picks on the NFL, so we're going to recap those picks, see who did well, see who didn't do well. We're going to talk about the PGA Tour. We have an event going on tour, and then we have some news and updates from International Club and Golf Zoo, some of our friends here in Myrtle Beach. So, David, let's just kick it off, all right? What's happening in the world right now for the PGA Tour? Our buddy Dustin's playing right now.
Yep, Dustin is playing. They are out in beautiful San Diego, California, Kyle.
You know what's more beautiful?
What?
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, folks.
That's true, but San Diego's also beautiful, folks. If you haven't been, I recommend to visit that place. Yeah, they're out playing the Farmers Insurance Open this week. First event of the California swing. So obviously last week back in the mainland, playing the American Express out in Palm Springs. That was won by Hudson Swafford. Some confuse him with Harris English. They are virtually the same person. This week, you know, Torrey Pines, always kind of like my kickoff. You know, like Charlie's even said before too. This week really kind of kicks everything off, and the season really just kind of gets running downhill from here.
Yeah, no doubt. You kind of feel like once this event is played every year, that the season starts.
Yeah.
That when in reality, the season's been going on for a few months. But, you know, you can actually listen to our most recent podcast where David and Charlie talk about that, talk about the PGA Tour season. And how they don't really view the start until this week, which is true. Well, anyway, it looks like our buddy Dustin, he's playing right now. He's through 6. He's 6 under, climbing the leaderboard. We know we got a lot of people in the office that have bets on him.
Yeah, and you know, obviously this week, folks, if you didn't know, in order to stay out of the NFL championships, the conference championships, the PGA Tour moved it up to a Wednesday to Saturday event. So the final round will be on Saturday, and I know some of you, our northerners, are supposed to get some snow. So, you know, kick back, grab a cocktail at like 10 a.m. That's not frowned upon if it's snowing, right? And sit back and watch fun
when it's
around.
snowing, all rules go
Yeah, I mean, just
away.
literally do whatever you want.
You're just trying to survive at that point. We don't know much about that here, but
No.
our friends in the Northeast, we're sorry you're going to have some snowy weather this week. Well, anyway, while I'm going to be sitting at home this weekend, I'll be watching the NFL division or conference championship games. And last week we did our picks, and David, we both went 2-2. Is that correct?
Yeah. So you and I were both on the Chiefs. Obviously, that almost didn't pan out for us.
What a game, huh?
That almost didn't pan out. You took the Titans. I took the Bengals just to have a different pick than you.
Good move.
Worked out for me. So I was 2-0 on the AFC. And then I was 0-2 on the NFC. We both had the Packers. Yikes for all you people up in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers is probably going bye-bye. So that stinks for you.
Where do you think he's going?
Pittsburgh.
You think Pittsburgh?
Probably
makes sense.
Or he's not going to leave at all, and they're going to ship
knows?
other pieces out of town.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. And then you actually had the flashy, as you called them, LA Rams over the Bucks, and I had the Bucks. So, you know, a good week by both of us, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to the conference championship games.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good week of football. So this week, all right, let's do our picks. Let's start in the AFC.
Okay.
We have the Bengals, Joe Burrow, visiting Arrowhead, Kansas City, and Patrick Mahomes, which I don't know if anybody saw the quote, but I love this quote. When down with 13 seconds left, I'm going to say this quote for the rest of my life. Patrick Mahomes walks off the field. He goes up to Andy Reid, and Andy Reid looks at him and he says, "When it's grim, be the Grim Reaper."
That's so sick.
So I'm going to be the Grim Reaper the rest of my life.
That's so sick.
But anyway, the Chiefs have the Grim Reaper there throwing the football. So all day long, I got to go with the Chiefs because the Grim Reaper's out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go against you just to go against you. I'm gonna take the Chiefs as well. Now, granted, the Chiefs are 7.5-point favorites. That's a lot of points. I feel like the Bengals are kind of getting disrespected there. So who knows?
All right, so we're both taking the Chiefs. I think it's going to be a matchup you're going to see. I think the AFC has three good young quarterbacks in Mahomes, Burrow, and Allen. That those three quarterbacks, it reminds me a lot of Roethlisberger, Manning, and Brady of the AFC old. I think you're going to see those three teams battling it out in the playoffs for the foreseeable future.
Don't forget about Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert too.
I don't think Lamar Jackson's that good. Even as a Ravens fan, I don't think he's that good of a quarterback. I think he's a great player. I'd rather have those other three quarterbacks than him. That's just me. But anyway, the NFC, folks. So we have the Rams and the 49ers, all right, division foes. They played each other twice in the regular season, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the Rams beat them. I think the 49ers beat the Rams both times.
I think the Rams might have beat the 49ers earlier in the year.
They might have split.
Yeah,
but anyway,
they beat them last time.
The 49ers are hot. They're visiting L.A.
Yep.
I'll let you make this
Give me
first.
Shanny. Give me Shanny all day, man.
Oh, Shanny.
They're going to walk into L.A. That's pretty much going to be a home game for them. The Rams have no fans in Los Angeles. They should always been a St. Louis team. I'm from St. Louis, folks. So.
All right. Well, I'm going the Rams. I think I like the team. I think they've got talent all across the board. I think if they can stop the run for the 49ers, I think they're going to win. And I think what you're going to see is I think OBJ is going to have a big game this weekend. He's been balling out and showing that, hey, maybe the problem wasn't him in Cleveland. Maybe it was Baker.
Maybe it's just I'm not.
I think it was Baker. I think it was Baker, folks. Yeah. But I got the Rams. I think I like that team. I think they're going to play well. They have a lot of big names. I think they're going to perform. They're at home, too, even though it might not be a home game with the amount of crowd the 49ers are going to bring. But I think you got the Rams. So I'm going Rams and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And David is going 49ers and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So, folks, in a week or two when we come back, we'll follow up on that, huh?
Yeah, I could go 0-2 for all I know. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Let us know in the comments below who you think is going to be representing the AFC and NFC in the Super Bowl, and maybe we'll pick one of you guys to highlight next week. We'd also love, I think during Super Bowl week, we should bring in one of our friends as a guest picker.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, if you'd like to be a guest picker, comment in the sections below. We'll reach out to you. We'll sync you up, and we'll get you on the show for our NFL picks. But David, there's a beautiful course behind us, is there not?
It is, Kyle. That is the International Club down in Myrtle Inlet, right around TPC and Blackmore, folks. That is actually the par 3 11th hole. If I were playing golf right now, I'd probably one off that bridge right into the water.
If I'm playing, I'm going to be either here or here. There's no doubt about it. Here or here.
Yeah, folks, my golf game's an absolute disaster. But International Club, Kyle, is a Willard Bird design, very classic kind of golf course, located right down in Myrtle. And like I said, not too far from TPC and Blackmore. And folks, let me tell you, after you're around there, after your fantastic round, a nice sunny 75 day, maybe you had a couple cold pops out there, you're feeling good, you want some seafood. We are, in the seafood capital of the South, as Charlie Rymer says. Head on over to Myrtle's Inlet. Go get you some seafood. Get you some shrimp. Get you some flounder. Get you whatever you want. That sounds like a perfect day to me. But, Kyle, I think now we're going to show a video showcasing exactly what International Club offers.
Often blanketed by an early morning marine lair just minutes from the Atlantic Ocean, the International Club continues to be a staple for Myrtle Beach golfers every morning. And underneath this insulating fog bank lies a classic Grand Strand playing experience designed by famed course architect William Byrd. Signature to William Byrd Designs is a playable layout that embraces the natural setting with a routing that flows through Carolina pines, occasional water hazards, marshy wetlands, and gentle mounding from tee to green. Measuring just over 6,800 yards with 5 sets of tees, players find the design fair but challenging, requiring accuracy and strategic shot making to navigate this par 72 layout with the perfect blend of doglegs, risk-reward par 5s and picturesque par 3s. And the par 3 11th is always a player's favourite. Surrounded by water behind, players must avoid the protecting greenside bunkers to give themselves a chance at birdie. True to its name, the International Club houses notable historic golf relics within the European-inspired design clubhouse, along with an inviting bar restaurant area. A great space to grab a quick bite at the turn and return after your run while settling your group space. Former recipient of the Myrtle Beach Golf Course Owners Association Course of the Year and Golf Digest 4-Star Award, the International Club has built a reputation of an incredible value, along with newly renovated Sunday Ultra Dwarf Bermuda grass putting surfaces. Just 15 minutes south of Myrtle Beach, the International Club continues to draw visitors and locals all year long for a classic Myrtle Beach golf experience. Come see for yourself why the International Club remains a staple year after year.
Well, David, International Club is one of the courses that you definitely want to consider playing during your golf trip to Myrtle Beach in 2022. And there's no better place to book your golf package than playgolfmyrtlebeach.com,
True.
where we have listed all the different package companies you can choose from. There are many, but the one we want to highlight this week is Golf Zoo. And Golf Zoo, what I love about Golf Zoo is now through February 9th. Now you have to get on this deal fast, because, as we've been saying, you need to book early because you're going to save, because the tee times are filling up for these preferred times and days. Mm-hmm. But with Golf Zoo and their package, if you book before February 9th, you can get same-day replays for free.
Really?
For free. It's a great deal.
Get on it, folks.
Yep, so you'll want to go to www.playgolfmyrtlebeach.com, go to our golf packages button on our website, find Golf Zoo, give them a call, tell them the boys sent you, and say you want to have free replays, but you got to act now. You got to act before February 9th. And check out this great video on Golf Zoo.
Well, folks, Kyle, that makes me want to get out and play golf right now. I don't know about you. I'm about to just rip this mic off my body and go out and play golf. I'm kind of sick of it. You touched on it earlier. One last thing, folks, before we peace out of here today. Podcast. Obviously, we work closely with Charlie Rymer, and the episode 29 of the Balls in the Air podcast just dropped today. I have been the producer of all 29 episodes. I am now the co-host of the Balls in the Air podcast with Charlie. Why? No idea.
Yeah, I don't know how you got that job. Frankly, I think Charlie's in for a world of trouble now.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
if you want to check out that latest podcast where Charlie just pretty much makes fun of David for 30 straight minutes, go for it. It's a great time. You also find out that Charlie didn't work a lot when he was on the PGA Tour.
Yeah,
he didn't work very much because he wasn't playing all that much.
Yeah,
Saturdays and Sundays he was off.
Yeah, you could find Charlie at the nearest pool or TGI Fridays having a couple of beers. So
he's probably more likely eating some food, knowing our buddy Charlie.
Yeah, I mean,
let's be honest. He was pounding down those half-price appetizers at TGA Fridays.
Or he could have been, and he touches on this, folks. He could have been hanging out in the broadcasting truck, which was a very
we joke, but actually Charlie does get into the story of how he gets into broadcasting. There was a lot of reason was he wasn't playing much.
Yeah.
So when he missed the cut, he'd just go hang out with the broadcast team, and just sit there and just kind of hang out with them. And if you met Charlie, you know Charlie's he's a personable guy, so he kind of worked his way in there. So it's funny how things happen, don't they?
Yes, it is.
Well, friends, it's been a great episode again. Again, we thank you for joining us. As always, let us know in the comments section who your picks are for the championship games this weekend in the NFL. If you'd like to jump on with us in 2 weeks when we make our Super Bowl picks, we'd love to have you join and be our guest picker. And as always, David,
Kyle,
there's only one thing left to do.
Yeah, dude, see ya.
See ya. Where you going, buddy?